Hi, welcome. On this video, again, continuing the process with service dog training with Tiny, I'm going to be again working on the stand to assist exercise, getting Tiny to again become more and more accepting of pressure. And you're going to see me working the chair this time into this little exercise where I'm going to be starting to sit down and starting to get her to go into the desired position. Okay, I'm not going to, again, start using that command right now, but I'm going to use it for when I want her to actually do it. So, and also too, I'm going to be doing it from starting to lay down on the floor as well a little bit, like kneel down. You'll see me start to adopt more of a kneeling position to kind of line up for being on the floor or on the ground, and starting to, again, shape this response. And so, starting off here, you're going to see me continue to work on the actual, just the basic, fading in process with the interaction. So, the first part of this, you see me just walking around, be talking. So I'm going to use the pressure collar to line up. So again, when I'm working on lining this up with getting a really good response, because it all works off of, again, right relationship in terms of proper focus, I'm going to be still working on still focusing on that foundational piece first. Then you're going to see me transition from the pressure collar to the flat collar. And again, just like the last video, you're going to see me again starting to continue to shape this response. Okay, so again, I'm going to start moving around with her a little bit. The same thing, when I'm going here with her, I want her to default sit. Okay, so see me moving forward. And here's the thing, time to just shuffle forward like this a little bit. It helps to really halt her mind. See, just a shuffle. Just a shuffle. I'm just kind of shuffling a little bit. Tapping, give her some information. See how she's looking at me? She's looking at me in really high level of focus. Again, I'm moving here, slowing down. Same thing. See that? Just slide in the position. Sliding in the position. Down. Going into the down on command. She's down there, tapping the leash a little bit. I don't want her sniffing the floor. I want her to just stay focused on me. Doesn't have to be looking at me, but I want to sense that she's with me. She's not investing in something else. See? Little bit of, see? That's how you can tell when I bring her up to a sit position, I'm putting a little bit of pressure through that pressure collar, but it's less and less to generate a response, okay? So same thing. Even here, her mind slips away a little bit. I tap and that's that. So this is the foundation part first. This is working just on the basic method, right, to get her to respond properly. This is a good kind of focused-in exercise, especially where I'm just starting to tie this into the other command. But again, this is kind of phase two, still really emphasizing this part of it, okay? Just the these basic, really integral interactions, okay, that line this up. This is what I'm doing, same thing, moving forward. See, I'm starting to move more now. I'm starting to be able to move more and have, she's staying well within, floating around, staying well within the staging area. She's not trying to push out or pull back. She's starting to really float now. Starting to really float along. Now I'm going to switch over to the other collar. Okay, now this is where, but again, still not getting too caught up in too much motivation, okay? Still under influence. So see me kind of working this. So right from here, so I give the command, but I'm going to be moving with her to put pressure the whole time, okay? Tiny, stand. Now I do this, she tries to stretch out and interrupt that. Okay, I don't want that. See, constant pressure, me walking. Tap it just a little bit. Just a tiny bit of praise, not much. Don't need it. Tapping her out of that. I don't want her stretching. I'm keeping steady pressure on her back here. See that? That was great. That was absolutely fantastic. I'm going to do it again. Tiny, stand. So start to associate the pressure. See, now she's not trying to sit down. She might if I slow down too much, but the idea is for me to slow down she's gonna still stay into not try to, you know, I don't want to give that command. Good pressure. This is for steadying, right? So you can imagine having the vest here with a handle on it, right? Starting to be able to come alongside, but pace me at the same time. Sit. So I didn't want her to sit on her own. I moved her forward and then I initiated that response, okay? So same thing, the idea is, imagine where the handle will be to help to, but again, what I'm doing here is I'm tapping these at the same time, so I want her to pace, right? So it's a pace that staying right beside me. Pressure to steady, right? So it helps us steady as you're walking, okay? That's what you want. So from here, okay, I'm going to transition a little bit into laying down. You'll see me kind of laying down here. And I'll work this angle here a little bit so you can see it. Down. Now, you try this from a down position to put pressure and then encourage her to go up into a different response, but then I'm going to initiate. I want her to accept weight, but in the right posture, okay? Right here, trying to lick at something, I'm going to tap her out of that. So from here, okay, I'm starting to go, I don't want her, this isn't a motion, right? So here, tap a little bit. Hey, I want her to stay in a follower state, so I'm down here at her level. Put pressure here, tiny stand. There we go. That's it. There we go. So we want. I'm going to do that again. Move around here with her. Down. Same thing. So me, I'm mimicking. I'm starting to, I'm not right flat on the ground here, but I'm down on my knees. And so when I give the command, all right, I have to generate the response. So I do have to move with this right now to shape it. But same thing, I'm going to start to put pressure on her. Tiny stand. Girl. Good girl, good girl. That was great. You saw that? Sit. So what's going to start to happen here is you're going to see more of an association where she's going to start to keep the right posture without going, you know, again, don't want to give the command, but, you know, so it's all about starting to really get more solid, okay? I'm going to do that again here in a minute. This is the first time I'm starting to shape it more, okay? So starting to go into, and again, this is a lot of repetition, okay? This is something that you have to keep repeating it, a lot of work with her with this. Down. Because again, this is about getting her to perform this response regardless of where I need her, where you're going to need her as an owner. Same thing down here. Tiny. Stand. Now I'm going to move, initiate here. Keep her going here this time. Same as before. Get her used to pacing and then accepting pressure. That's just her, that's the new normal. See? That was really good. Again, it's all about how you kind of piece this stuff together as you do it, okay? Just how you, again, it's called shaping, but, you know, I'm playing off of generating the response. It's her making sense of what I want and then associating the command, okay? So we're going to do it from a sit position over here. Sit. Same thing, when I'm sitting down with her, I don't want any, no licking, no control issues. When you do this type of thing, I don't want her connecting with me. I want her to just relax. She don't be tapping her out of any sort of engagement like that. See, I want this. Because I'm going to give the command again for for assisting me for creating the response. So here we go. Connie, stand. Did I have to do that? Just kind of move her. First time doing this one too. Do it again. Just slide her in here. Don't want any licking on the chair, hey, or anything. So I gotta kind of nudge her, tap her out of that. I'll bring her forward a little bit more. Connie, stand. Sit. That was better. Okay, I'm going to do it again here. Again, it's a lot of repetition. I do this, I don't do it a whole lot of times when I do training this way. You're kind of seeing more of a training session this way. Same thing, tapping. Because here's the thing, ain't licking. That changes the theme here. I want her to be focused on what I want. We're starting to I'll line this up, have her here a little bit ahead of me. No licking, and tap her out. Connie, stand. Keep her moving forward. I'm putting more and more weight on her, okay? She's getting more and more weight from me. Just building up her weight tolerance. Sit. Sit. Good. So there's I'm really pleased with that. Okay, based on, again, her accepting more and more pressure, how this is lining up. But again, a lot of repetition. Okay, so this is just a work in progress. But I'm starting to do this now. Okay, starting to focus on this somewhat. Still focused on, again, the relationship side of things with the interaction that's going to fade me in, but it's all connected. Okay, it's all connected. So, it's about focus through the basic interactions, and then now I can start to motivate and generate, but it still stays on the side of notice I'm not using a lot of reward. I don't need to, and I don't want to. Okay, she's doing it because it's about right relationship, okay? She knows that I'm happy, okay, with it. I don't have to verbalize it. If I verbalize it, it throws off the focus based on her level of control she had. So don't want to